All right, let's be real for a minute. Running a photo booth business isn't just about showing up and taking photos. It's about hustle, grit, and sometimes putting yourself out there in a way that can feel super uncomfortable. And I know because I've been there myself. Today we're talking about 5 simple ways to get more bookings for your photo booth business in 2025. So if you're tired of hearing crickets when it comes to getting more inquiries, or you're just not sure how to get your next client, grab a notebook because I'm telling you all the secrets today. Hey memory makers, I'm Nicole and I'm here to help you grow your photo booth business with tips that are practical, actionable, and maybe just a little bit uncomfortable, but trust me, it is worth it. And if you stick around to the end, I will talk a little bit about the freebie offer that I have for you guys today. All right, so let's talk about strategy number 1, which is show up online like a pro. We're gonna start with the obvious but often overlooked part, which is your online presence. Your website and social media are not just digital business cards, they are your storefront. So the first thing you really need to make sure you do is make sure your website is polished, easy to navigate, and answers all of those really big questions, which are, what do you do, where you're located, and how much you charge. That can be debatable, but I would at least suggest a starting price so people can know right away if they're a fit for you or not. If you do not have a website, it is time to make that happen, you guys. I made a video walking you through the exact process and how to do it. So pause this video and go check that out and then come back. For social media, consistency is key. So post those event recaps, show off your setups, and let people see the faces behind the business. And don't be afraid to get a little bit personal. People connect with you just as much as your business. So you are solving a problem for them. They are needing something, right? They're needing a photo booth service. They want something fun and entertaining or high quality for their guests at their event. And that's why they're coming to you. So make sure that you are thinking of your ideal client whenever you are putting your website together, putting your social media together. Are you attracting them? Here's a little tip. Use Instagram stories to show those behind the scene moments. People really love to see the magic before it happens. Those have been some of my most high performing stories, is those behind the scenes looks at events. And if you need help sprucing up your social media, you can check out my social media template in my shop at ownyourmoment.co/shop to make your posts stand out and keep your branding on point. It is an entire grid that you can plug and play your information, and it just gives you a really great starting point to build up off of. All right, let's move on to strategy number 2, which is build relationships locally. I cannot emphasize this strategy enough. And here's the thing that most people I see forget. Most of your bookings will come from relationships. At least for the most part, from what I've seen from talking to a ton of photo booth owners, is relationships are key. And while Google SEO and search and getting clients from Google happens for sure, the majority of the leads have come from personal relations, personal connections. So you need to get out there and connect with other professionals in your area. So event planners, wedding venues, DJs, photographers, florists, these people are going to be your golden ticket to consistent bookings. Are there meetups? Are there bridal showcases? Are there networking events where all of those people will be at? Do you have photographers in your area that you really love their style and you really think they pull the clients that you also want to service? Figure out how to get in touch with them. Figure out how to get to know them, network with them. And I know it sounds intimidating, but networking doesn't have to be scary. Definitely find local meetups or networking events. Chamber of Commerce is a great way to start, and show up with a smile and talk about your business like it's your baby, because it is. And some people may disagree with that, but I really feel like when you are sharing your passion for your business, it just comes through in everything that you do. And it just bridges that gap because people want a part of that passion. So at these networking events, this is where having an elevator pitch is essential, and it's everything. So you need to be able to sum up who you are, what you do, and why you're amazing in 30 seconds. If you're thinking, Nicole, you're crazy for asking me to do this, I've got you. Stick around for the freebie at the end because it's going to help you nail this. Moving on to strategy number 3, we're going to be talking about leveraging testimonials and reviews. And here's the truth. People don't just want to hear from you. While it's great to hear from you, they want to hear from others who've worked with you. Testimonials and reviews are social proof gold. They tell potential clients, hey, this person knows their stuff, they're reliable, they show up, and they go above and beyond, right? They've made someone else's event a success or amazing. Testimonials are the absolute key, especially early on. So make it a habit to ask happy clients for reviews after every event. You can even make it super easy for them by sending a follow-up email with a direct link to your Google profile or your Facebook reviews. However you collect reviews, give them a quick link and really easy access to do it fast while it's in front of their mind. Otherwise, they tend to forget, they get busy, things happen. Absolutely grab those reviews when you can. And also don't forget to showcase those reviews everywhere. Your website, social media, even printed materials. Make sure you put those social proof testimonials as many places as you can. Because let's face it, if your mom says you're awesome, it's cute. But if a bride or corporate planner says you're awesome, now that is credible and that can get you so far and open so many doors for you. To make this process even more seamless for you, check out my email templates at my shop as well. I have one in there that's designed to help you request reviews professionally and effortlessly. All right, let's move on to the fourth strategy, which is offering unique packages or add-ons. If you want to stand out in your market, in your area, in your city, you really need to offer something different. So think beyond the basic photo booth rental. Maybe it's you're really good at glam, black and white photo booths. Maybe that is like your thing. Maybe it is customizing backdrops. Maybe it's corporate clients and wrapping your booth. Or maybe it's adding an audio guest book as part of a package. And if you're not sure what to offer, ask your clients in a fun way what they're looking for. Take a look at some other event vendors like photographers, videographers. Are they offering anything unique that maybe a photo booth can offer adjacent to it? And that way it can attract some of those clients. So just think out of the box, think creatively. And honestly, that curiosity and creativity is really what is going to set you apart. And when you ask in creative ways, your customers, your viewers that are watching you, they're going to give you that feedback of what they're looking for. Your creativity is really what is going to set you apart. So do not be afraid to get innovative, get curious, get creative. All right, moving on to the fifth strategy, which is advertise strategically. Now, ads are definitely a way to get your name out there. Targeted advertising on platforms like Facebook and Instagram can help you reach clients who may not find you otherwise. But here's the key. You have to be very intentional, very focused, and really nail down who you are targeting. I wouldn't just boost posts randomly on Instagram. Instead, create really good ads that speak directly to your ideal client, whether that's brides, corporate planners, or parents planning sweet 16s. And make sure you're always tracking your results too, so you know what's working. You can even go about this organically and just creating content and testing it out to see if it would be ad worthy, creating different variations of it, and then backing those highly converting videos and reels into ads for you. And here's the thing about ads. Ads can definitely feel overwhelming at first, but they can be one of the best tools for growing your business when done right. I do want to say here, I do see a lot of people who are just starting out who go straight for ads. The thing that you have to consider here is you have to have something to point those ads to. So if you don't have social media built up, if you don't have a website, where are you bringing all of those people in to allow them to get to know your business, allow them to get to know your offer? So focus first on building a really great brand, a really great strategy. Have a really clear understanding of your client. That way, when you do ads, you can push them directly to your funnel and get them to where you want them to go, which is booking your services. Another mistake I see a lot of when people do ads is they just go broad and they just have their ad going everywhere all across the country, which is just a waste because then you've got ad dollars going to everywhere but your ideal client in your city. So narrowing down exactly where you want those ads to go and stay, your city, your state, things like that, Make sure you're focusing on that. And I want to say I am not an ad expert at all. Please don't ask me ad questions because my default is actually always going to be organic first until you've built up a really great brand, built up a really great business that you can start sending ads to. Okay, so those are my 5 strategies to get more bookings in 2025. And remember, building a successful photo booth business takes a ton of persistence, grit, and sometimes stepping outside of your comfort zone. But let me tell you, you have got this. I know you do. You can absolutely do this. You can crush it. And if you believe inside that you can, you can. And before you go, I do have that free guide for you, which is crafting the perfect elevator pitch for networking events. It has everything you need to talk about your business with confidence and land some of those dream clients. The link is in the description below, so definitely go check that out. Make sure to check out my shop too. I've got contracts in there, a whole bunch of resources. So go check out my website. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your biggest takeaway from today's video. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you guys next time.